barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. So I heard briefly on Trail Boxing Talk. I got to go back and watch it. I was getting the kids ready, so I didn't have time to watch it. But I heard 78 talk about Deontay Wilder versus Andy Ruiz, and that being a mega fight. And he and I shared similar sentiments where if Deontay Wilder beats Luis Ortiz and Andy Ruiz beats Anthony Joshua in a rematch, stateside in America, it's the biggest fight in the history of boxing. It's never been done before, where you actually have a heavyweight Mexican versus the baddest black man on the planet, and that's what he's going to be geared towards. Only God knows what it does. I don't care what it does. It's validation of concept. It's validation of putting your thoughts into an action as it relates to Deontay Wilder and Andy Ruiz. You know, a year ago, he said he was broke and thought about giving up boxing under the advisement of Bob Arum. You know, Deontay Wilder. People said, "Oh, you should do this, you should do that." Either way, he's gonna be in the biggest fight in the world. It's not. Keep in mind, it's not the black man who overplayed their hand. It's Bob Arum and Eddie Hearn. I'm just trying to. I'm gonna do another video on that. But as it relates to this fight, if he beats Luis Ortiz, in my humble opinion, D, you do the same fucking thing Tyson Fury did to you. Peace, nigga. Gone. Au revoir. Sayonara. Arrivederci. Hasta luego, nigga. Gone. Bye. I don't give a fuck. May 5th, we got to fight. May 5th, we got to fight. Destination TBA. I think it's a Vegas fight. And I know people say want to put it in Mexico. It don't make as much money in Mexico. Man, you got the closed circuit. You got the, Vegas brings in so much money. The site fees. Vegas can't, remember, people in Mexico watch the fight for free. They get pay-per-views for free. If I'm not understanding, they get the pay-per-views for free. And they don't have the budget to do that. It would be a slap in the face to the people who's paying for the event not to have it in their country. I'm speaking as a capitalist. I'm not speaking as a pro-black, pro-Mexican. So don't misinterpret that. If the niggas gonna pay $100 to watch it on their TV and $150 in Vegas to watch it on closed circuit, you got to do the right thing. You got to do the right thing by the money. And the money says, put that shit in T-Mobile, get 15,000 Mexicans are coming to that fight. You know how I know? Because I live in LA, nigga. That's how I know. Mexicans don't miss an opportunity to be the big a big, bad black man. All right? They tried for 15 years to do it to Floyd. Didn't happen. They put their biggest gun up, Canelo. Couldn't happen. And right now, Andy Ruiz is a proven commodity. He ain't no hope shot. Right? He is a proven commodity. And I love fights like this. Like, I love fights where it's two grown men stepping into the ring. Mikey Garcia, Earl Spence. You know, the undertone is gonna be my Mexican man is better than your black man. My black man is better than your Mexican man. But we're dealing with, they gonna play the racial lines. Deontay Wilder is going to say till this day. Andy Ruiz is going to say, I'm the first Mexican-American champion. I need all my Mexican fans to show up and show out. They going to say that stuff. But it ain't going to get to the nastiness of where people are imagining. It definitely won't go to that. And I definitely won't be promoting that on my channel. I'm gonna play devil's advocate a little bit. You know what I mean? But that's definitely not where I want it to be. I live in LA. And we got bigger fish to fry than putting all our energies and all our equity and equality matters into a boxing match. You know what I'm saying? This ain't Max Smelling versus Joe Louis, or you know what I mean. So, but so I say that to say Cinco de Mayo, and y'all might as well stop. Even in my humble opinion, see, I know how money. I believe I have a great sense of how money moves. You think Al Heyman is going to blow Andy Ruiz, Deontay Wilder? You a fool. Put this on record. Now, Andy Ruiz got to win now. Alright? You think he gonna blow that shit? You think he gonna blow what Eddie Hearn blew? You think he gonna blow what Bob Arum blew? Get the fuck out of here. He ain't making that mistake. Listen, if all there's speculation and rumors that he wants to sell PBC, listen, that fight alone brings in the budget for PBC. Gross. I'm not talking about actual numbers. I'm talking about gross numbers. Man, don't you know pimps, players, and hustlers, and lawyers, and doctors, they showing up to that fight. Deontay Wilder got... I'm going to tell you, Deontay Wilder has black men convinced he's that nigga. I mean, your auntie may not know who he is just yet. Your girlfriend may not know who he is just yet. You know what I mean? Your goddaughter may not know who he is yet. But niggas in the streets, from the pulpit to the corner, from the pulpit to the pimp, we know who Deontay Wilder is, and we fucks with that nigga heavy. Alright, I can't have a conversation with not one black man and they not know who Deontay Wilder is. You know, the infinity levels may be a little bit different, but the name has weight now, and I love that shit. Andy Ruiz, name has weight, and I love that shit. Andy Ruiz, keep on speaking, keep on being bilingual, keep on being bilingual. And don't forget to talk Spanish so the authentic Mexicans can love you. All right, don't forget that. I want y'all to believe Andy Ruiz is a bigger star. I want y'all to. Please do. Please do. Like, I'm getting excited. Like how I say, brown rice or white rice, nigga. Once the fight come in, pinto beans or black beans, nigga, I'm eating black beans all day, 24/7. I don't give a fuck, man. I don't know how not to root for a black fighter. I don't. People say, oh, I've never in my life versus another race. I don't think I've ever rooted for a black man to lose that I could think of off the top of my head, you know. Even when I bet against him, I'm silently rooting for the nigga to win. I'm just betting pragmatically, you know. Oh, but that financial decisions versus inherent spiritual decisions are sometimes different. So anyways, man, I just want that to permeate through your brain. I want Andy Ruiz to win. I want Andy Ruiz to walk around like he the big bad wolf. I want Andy Ruiz's father to believe that Deontay Wilder is quote unquote sweet. I want him to believe that shit. Listen. See, y'all, I mean, okay, since many of us are not gonna get in the ring and spar and do that shit, and that's reality. I'm not. Either way, live your best life. Live it how you see it, right? Go catch some punches from your 8-year-old son. Just put your guard up and say, hey, son, throw your right hand at me. And catch it on your forearms. Catch it on your bicep. You know what I mean? Not that it's going to hurt, but it's going to leave an impression on you like, hold up, I'd rather slip this punch, right? Heavyweights don't slip, they catch. Now, too, for the most part, people gonna say, well, Andy Ruiz, no, I'm talking about on a macro level. Heavyweights catch that shit. They don't slip. They slip some. Evander Holyfield slipped a little bit. Mike Tyson slipped a little bit, but at the end of the day, open your palm and you catch a whole lot of that shit, right? Now, because they can't move, they're big, they're bigger bodies, right? They got to conserve that oxygen. Now, part 2. Catch a Deontay Wilder right hand, left hook. Catch it. I want to see you catch that shit. I want to see you catch it. I want to see you parry a Deontay Wilder right hand. I want to see you slip a Deontay. First of all, you're too afraid to slip a Deontay Wilder right hand because you might get caught. So you got to catch that. You see it, you got to catch it. And when you catch it, I've seen grown men react or not react because their body has a short circuit for a couple of seconds, right? I've seen it with my own eyes. I don't want to be a part of none of that shit. I don't. Now, in their own way, I'm walking through an alley with Andy Ruiz. And I'm definitely walking through an alley with Deontay Wilder. So it ain't nothing to the fact of, oh, this nigga's afraid of this nigga. Nah. We got 2 niggas walking in that ring, Cinco de Mayo 2020, and I want that fight to happen. Cinco de Mayo 2020. You give Tyson Fury his fucking walking paper. He has no value in America. Fuck you. And at the end of the day, that fight will be made because we know the spirit of Deontay Wilder. He's that type of nigga. Like, it ain't no way in hell. Like, for real? I'm fighting Adam Kornowski September. I'm not fighting Luis Ortiz, but Deontay Wilder is that nigga. And when you got a nigga who moves like you all, like, you guys got 4 or 5 friends. All y'all, understand my example. All y'all become 100% nigga in a certain capacity in your life, right? Some people become 100% nigga as it relates to their woman. Some people become 100% nigga as it relates to your Sunday night men's league, whatever it is, basketball, football, tennis, right? And when you have that, you got to stand beside your nigga. If he believes that's what he believes in, shut the fuck up and fight with the nigga. You ain't got time to be, oh, nigga, you shouldn't be doing that if it's killing a nigga. You know what I mean? But I'm talking about, like, when a nigga say, man, I need to be doing this, I need to be doing that, and he's 100% all in, and you can't convince him out of it, and you know, because you know the nigga, go with the nigga. Feed the nigga. Feed that nigga positive affirmations, energies. You know what I mean? So I'm fucking with Luis Ortiz. I'm fucking with Deontay Wilder, Luis Ortiz. I'll be there ringside. Period. Gonna buy. And those of you asking, I'm probably going to do it because I'm not going to order it online, because then I'll have to pay for shipping twice. You guys know how frugal I am and how intelligent I am a little bit. I'm not going to pay for shipping twice for Deontay Wilder stuff. I'm going to buy it at his next fight and ship it to you. That's what I'm going to do. That rhymes. So I'm going to save that $7, that $10. You know what I mean? And every penny counts. You know, I'm saving money for my great grandkids right now. So at the end of the day, all right, we will do some Deontay Wilder giveaways, and at his fight, I'll have him sign your shirt, your sweater. You guys will have to make it fit. I'm gonna get XL. I'm gonna get XLs and everything. You know what I mean? And we'll do some Deontay Wilder giveaways at some point. I promise you that. Okay? And but Cinco de Mayo? Oh shit! Oh man! Oh man! Electric, man. Got to make it happen. We got to make that fight happen. But I ain't worried about that. I ain't worried about a nigga be like, oh, we need to hold up, we need to stall this fight out. No. If the fight don't happen, it's probably because the fighters didn't want it to happen. But guess what? We dealing with 2 niggas who ain't afraid of shit. Andrew Ruiz walked in the ring with quote unquote the best heavyweight in the world a few Saturdays ago. How'd that work out for him? So we know Andrew Ruiz. Man, I looked Andrew Ruiz in the eye, man. I've covered him. He was a little boy. He was a little chubby little kid back then with some red cheeks. But who he is now? Go watch my interviews on Andrew Ruiz that I did. I was leading the interview, and he cool, man. He cool. I'm riding with my people though, but he cool. No buts. He cool, and I'm riding with my people on that one. Outside of that, Andrew Ruiz, I got you, dog. I got you. Anything you ever need from me, not that I can give you much, but if you ever need me, you know what I mean? You the biggest thing since sliced bread right now. And keep on being the biggest thing since sliced bread. We need you to be the biggest thing since sliced bread. All right? Don't let no one tell you your value right now. You are the hottest thing in the streets, nigga. You like Jay-Z when that shit came out on 9/11. Ben Laden couldn't stop that nigga, man. Come on, man. When the Jay-Z album come out, shit, streets be on crack. That's like a streets crack, nigga. From the pulpit to the pimps, nigga. Anyways, man, I just pulled up at the gym. I'm gonna go work on my slipping. I'm catching too many punches, man. Anyways, man, barbershop conversations, man. Have a wonderful day, man. At the end of the day, love each other, man. Love each other, man. I woke up this morning in a great mood, man. In a great mood. I'm gonna talk about my last 24 hours to y'all maybe later today. And then I saw the rapper The Game. He was the first thing to pop up on my Instagram feed. And the motherfucker, Sheriff, shot a 24-year-old Ryan Twyman 37 times. And I had my phone in my hand, and my phone just dropped, and I started weeping. You know, I get real emotional when I hear about black men being assassinated and murdered. Like, it's and I think being a parent made me even more like sensitive to that shit. You know, before this I would get outraged, I would go to the marches, I would do that, but now I'm not gonna. This is YouTube, man. It's a public, so I can't say what I really want to do. But it hurts my heart, man. It's painful. I can't see a day. I can't see a day of my life without my two kids. I can't. I'm willing to die for their future. Matter of fact, I will die to protect their future. I've made that decision a long time ago. Made that decision. It's okay. It's okay. I'll take an ass whooping for their future. It's okay. It's the right thing to do. So it's heart-wrenching, man. And here's what I think, an idea. You know how we march where the person was murdered, assassinated, killed? We march where their body lies, right? Took its last breath. We need to start marching in front of these policemen's homes, because we've already made a decision that we're not going to do bodily harm to them, right? As a whole, right? We need to march where the mom works. We need to march where the kid goes to school. We need to march where they live. We can peacefully protest anywhere in the world, anywhere in America. All right? We need to make their lives uncomfortable. You understand what I'm saying? I'm all in for that. I'm all in on that type of stuff. I'm all in on some other stuff too. But because we're dealing with group stuff, I'm all in for that. But man, take the time today, man. All my kings out there, man. Take the time today and do your due diligence on that Ryan Twyman, Twyman, 132nd in San Pedro at 7:30, where 2 months post daylight savings time. So the sun is still out. The sun don't start setting right now in LA till about between 8:25 and 8:45. So there's still daylight. So that means if there's still daylight, moving up to the car, he had the ability to get an idea of what's going on in the car. So, you know, man, protect your kids, man. And the hardest reality I'm gonna have to tell my son at some point is that he's a black child growing into a black man. I haven't had that conversation with. I protect him now. Like, I make the decisions for him, you know, and I want him to live as a 4-year-old child. I don't want him carrying that burden right now. I don't know. You guys put in the comment section, when is a good time to have that? I've only been a parent 4.5 years. When is a good time to have that conversation with your child about being black in America? I don't know. You know, we carry this trauma every day. Anyways, man, love yours, man. Genuinely love yours, man. And I'm just devastated by that. And, you know, it hurts my heart. You know. Barbershop Conversations, man. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. Have a wonderful day. Talk to you guys soon, please.